Hi everyone. So today we are going to talk about another kind of interesting thing. Let me just explain you about a single responsibility. What does it meaning of the single responsibility kind of things? Okay. Let's say suppose that we have started a programming. We have a couple of requirements which we need to implement, or we need to create a project. We need to create a some. For example, we need to create a Spring Boot project. Okay, in that case, whenever you are creating a packages, you have to create a separate package for the separate kind of responsibility, or we can say that if you have a separate responsibilities, always create a separate class for that. Let's take an example that if you want to write something into the file, create another file writer. Or suppose you are going to dealing with the csv kind of things. If you are dealing with a csv file, just create a csv writer, okay, and put it into the writer package. Okay, create a separate writer and put it into the dedicated package name called writer. Okay, that makes sense, and actually it is going to impose the single responsibility principle. Okay, let's think about that. You have to create a splitter which will split. For example, if you have file name and you need to get the information, you need to split that file name into the multiple tokens or multiple portions, and you have to create a separate splitter class. You don't have to couple your that particular business logic of splitting your file name into your main business code. Okay, you have to just make another class which is going to name as a file name splitter kind of thing, and put it into the package called splitter. Okay, that is a dedicated, you have to put this dedicated package. You have to create the dedicated package name called splitter, and you have to put this into this file name splitter into that package. Okay, let's take another example. Let's think that different kind of things, like you have a helper. You have to create a helper classes, like a customer helper kind of thing, put into the helper package. Suppose that you want to send something into the apache queue, apache kafka queue. Create a something like sender, like message sender, and at the another hand you have to put this into the sender package. And at the another hand you have a receiver, create message receiver kind of things, put into the receiver package. Like all these things, like you have to parse something, create a different kind of parser, like excel parser kind of thing. If you want to work with the excel kind of things and you have to parse something into the excel, then create an excel parser and put it into the parser package. Like all these things, like we have a services, like you have to write lots of code which are dealing with the files, like saving into the file, moving file, deleting file kind of things, so creating a directories, all these kind of things. Create a service which is called as a file service, and put this class into the dedicated package name called service. Okay, this is actually the single responsibility principle, that you have a writer, create another class, put that code into writer related codes, put that into that particular class, and create a dedicated package name for that. And like all these things are, we have a lots of things. Like let me tell you another example. Like you have a unique id you have to generate, or unique string you have to generate, right? You don't have to write this code into your business code. You have to create a separate generator, like like job id generator. For example, for a particular job, you have to generate a string or a generator id. You have to write that logic into the separate class, which is like, let's say, name job id generator, and put this put job id generator class into the generator package. Okay, this actually create a lots of tiny packages and put different responsibilities classes into that dedicated package. It will give you a maintainability. Whenever you have some bug fix feature enhancement, it will give you a very easiness to where you can easily identify that, okay, where I have to change or where I have to do something so that I can fix this bug, or so I can enhance this particular feature. Okay, suppose that you want to write some couple of codes for a exception handling kind of things. Okay, you have some exception related code, then put it into the exception package. Okay, and we have a couple of, like, we have a loader and some other kind of things that we need. Okay, then put it into the loader name package. Okay, lots of things we have. The key takeaway from this video and this item or this point is that always create a separate class for a unique responsibility. For a single responsibility, you can also create it for a only single responsibility. Okay, don't write all this code, all this mess code and business code into that particular class. Only write the code for generate. For example, job id generator, create a generate method. It will be responsible to generate a unique job id. That's it. And always create a dedicated package name like generator, splitter, sender, receiver, and service, loader, parser kind of things, and put the dedicated appropriate class into that particular package. Okay, this will impose the single responsibility principle. Yeah, that is the things that you have also utility, like you have a couple of utility related class, create another package called util package, and put all these utility related classes into that particular package, yeah. So yeah, these are the things that I want to convey to you guys. It's very important, it's very crucial as a daily life. Whenever you are getting the requirement, it's a very crucial to start your programming, start your coding, converting your requirements into the project, into the Spring Boot project, any kind of project. You have to just think about this kind of a structure. We have to create this kind of structure so you can easily maintain our code whenever you want. Whenever we have any bug fix or feature enhancement, it will be easy for you. Okay, so for today, that's it for today. Now we'll just meet you in another video. We'll talk more another interesting talk in some another day. Okay, yeah, that's it for today. Yeah, bye bye.